So yesterday I put up the super premium collection for Prismatic Evolutions, which is like a super in-demand product, right? Like a lot of people want it. Obviously, there were people waiting 12 plus hours in line at GameStops, Targets, Walmarts, Best Buys. I don't know. They were waiting like crazy to get it. It's obviously being scalped to high heaven. The price point of it is $200, over $200 in a lot of shops. The retail price for it is like $90. So the MSRP, it's already like selling for double MSRP. It's crazy. And the demand for it is insane. People are paying those ridiculous price points for it, but ultimately everybody's trying to get it at MSRP or as close to MSRP as they possibly can. So I dropped information the last couple of weeks saying I'm not going to put it up until after opening weekend. And the reason I didn't want to do that is because I wanted people to be able to go out and hunt and not worry about something dropping on the website where they had to be glued to a computer, because I don't like, obviously time is important. Time is more valuable than money. Like time is very, very important. So the idea of forcing somebody to sit at their keyboard waiting for something to drop just didn't, it doesn't make me happy. So I said, go out, do your hunting. If you find it at MSRP, I don't want you to buy it. Don't try and participate in the drop. If you could just leave it for everybody else, that'd be great. Now, obviously there's only I can't regulate that perfectly. So I just say it and hope that the community is like, okay, cool. I respect Fanny. I respect his wishes. Obviously that's not going to happen with everybody, but it's a nice thought that it would. So we got to yesterday, and I actually do things a little bit differently. So I don't like bots. I don't want bots to be able to buy up any product that I put up there. And I've been doing this for a long time, for years. Even when bots were a big thing during the pandemic, I would try and find a way to beat the bots. And I used to do different things, I would jack up the price really high of an item, and then I would drop a promo code in a video or in the Discord and just say, this is the promo code you need to buy this product at MSRP. But I don't really like doing that. That's not my favorite thing to do, because a lot of people look at the price point and they're like, oh, Fanny's a huge scalper. And it's not then all of a sudden they run wild with it. It's not fun, but it's something you do to try and get product into the hands of the people who are supporting you. So I would go that route. Over the last several months, I've done things a little bit differently on items that I get low allocation numbers for. So lower allocation numbers, for example, the Prismatic Evolutions Elite SPC, where I only got 150 of them to give out to people. If I put something up on YouTube, obviously it's gonna no chance. It's just gonna go out to immediately. So I try and think of things differently. I don't like to just put stuff up on the website because then there's monitors that trigger, there's keywords that trigger, there's prices that trigger. It's never good. So what I did is I updated a price point a week ago of a product on the website, and it was a Charizard that people weren't really interested in because it was in lightly played condition. I think it was the Charizard XY promo card. And I'm looking at it, and once you update things, it triggers monitors. So you got to be careful with which ones you update. So I looked at it and I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to update the price point on this, and this is what I'm going to use. This is the price point that I'm going to use. It matches closely with the super premium collection. I think it was $94.99 or something like that. So that was that's what I will sell the super premium collection for. And I was like, I'm getting charged a little bit extra. Shipping's going to be a little bit more. So it's going to be a few dollars above MSRP. And I think everybody will be okay with that. That's fine. So I updated that. I updated the quantity early yesterday morning. So I was like, I'm going to put 150 up just to kind of test it and see if somebody ends up buying it. This plan isn't going to work. If bots are able to get it, or if all of a sudden something spreads on Twitter or somewhere, then it's not going to work. So I'm going to test it right now before I drop any links and see how it goes. And it was up for a few hours. Nobody purchased it. It kind of just sat there, and I was like, okay, this is for sure the route that I'm going to go. So then I dropped the link in the Discord, and still within a minute it was gone. And the reason it's gone is because I don't know how many people are in the Discord. There's a lot in the Discord, but the site traffic went from 5 active viewers up to almost 1,200 viewers in a matter of 3 seconds. 3 seconds, it jumped from 5 active viewers to almost 1,200, and there's only 150 of them. So all of them are trying to get this one item immediately. So 150 people are happy, and over 1,000 people, unfortunately, are frustrated. And immediately, it's Bots got it, anger, like frustration, and it's completely warranted. Like, it really is. Like, reading through comments in the Discord and reading, like, talking to people, like, everybody has every right to be frustrated and upset because this is the situation that we're in, and there's no great way to do it. And a lot of people will say, like, Fanny, we'll just put it at market then, and whoever wants it can take it. I don't want to do that. Like, that's just not, I don't care. Like, I am going to get hate. I'm going to get flack for the way that I do things, and that's okay. It's warranted, because if I had a perfect system, we wouldn't be in this predicament. We really wouldn't be, where there's thousands of people who are trying to get a limited supply of items, and it worked okay. Like, going and looking through the orders and seeing all the people who have had success in the past. Maybe, it's been customers who have ordered several times in the past. I'm talking like 50, 60, 70 orders that they've placed throughout the years. And then you have some newer customers who've only placed a handful of orders and things like that. Like, it was fairly well spread out. And the amount of people, it was like 4 people who had never placed an order before. So, like, I'm comfortable, I'm confident, I know that bots didn't get added, I know that it went out to the people who have supported me. Like, that's what's important to me. Like, that's what matters to me. And it's not a perfect system because, again, we only had a limited amount available. So putting it out there on a platform like YouTube, for example, or Instagram, where there's a lot more people, it's just not going to work. But then we move forward into Destined Rivals, which we haven't gotten yet. We should get our shipment maybe later this week. Maybe it won't be until early next week. Obviously, Memorial Day plays kind of like a big factor in things with shipping, even though the set releases next week Friday. I haven't put any up yet. And I said I was going to do it differently for this drop, because we do get more booster boxes of a new set than what we've gotten for premium collections or for highly limited, low allocated, like those in-demand products like a super premium collection or ultra premium collection. Booster boxes we get a decent amount of. Elite Trainer boxes we get a decent amount of. We've been doing this for a long time. We've ordered for a long time. We've continued ordering even during the down points, and I'm like, I'm going to do things a little bit differently for Destined Rivals. But I got a phone call 2 nights ago now from a storefront, and they said, hey, Danny, how's Destined Rivals looking for you? And I was like, it looks like a fun set. Like, it looks cool. Like, I opened up a little bit of it at an LGS recently. I had a bunch of people kind of open my packs that the Pokemon company gave me. Like, they seem to enjoy it. There's some really cool artwork in it, and they're like, they said to me, the store owner said to me, yeah, but how's your allocation look? And I said, it's normal. It's the same as what we got for Journey Together. Obviously, I wish it was more. It's not enough. And they said, how many have you sold so far? And I said, 0. I have not put up any pre-orders yet. I don't intend on doing pre-orders until maybe the end of this week. I'm not taking any pre-orders yet for it. And they said, okay, good. I'll take them all. And I said, what do you mean you will take them all? And this store owner said, I will buy every single box that you get for $240. Now, remember, the MSRP on these boxes is $160. And I said to them, no, I appreciate it, but I promised it to my customers at $160. I'm going to limit it to 1 per customer, and I'm going to sell them. I'm going to sell all of them. I'm going to sell all of them for $160. And the person just could not grasp the fact that I was not willing to sell them all at $240. And they said, why don't you want an additional, like, we were talking just random numbers, and they're like, well, why don't you want an additional $80,000? And this is going to sound really corny. Like, I'm not here to, not here to white knight or anything like that. This is just the state of the market right now. It's not about the $80,000. $80,000 sounds great. Like, that's fantastic. I could do a lot with $80,000. But honestly, if I meant to have that $80,000, like, I'll get it a different way than taking advantage of a customer base. And I said that to them in a nicer way. And they said, these people aren't going to be loyal to you down the road. And I said, that's not what this is about. What this is about is doing the right thing and then looking myself in the mirror when I'm brushing my teeth at the end of the night, doing the right thing for my kids, even though they might not be paying attention, looking myself and being like, I respect myself. That's what matters. Like, respecting yourself is all that matters. I don't care about anybody else's opinion of me, except for, maybe my kids and my wife. Like, I care about my opinion of me. That's the most important opinion of mine, is if I'm looking at myself in the mirror as I'm brushing my teeth at night or in the morning, I want to look at that person in the eyes and say, you did the right thing. And it's not always about money. That's not what it's always about. They said, okay, well, what about half of them? Give me half of them at $240. And I said, I will give you 0 of them. I have not taken any pre-orders. I am going to be putting up 3 separate words on the website. Those 3 words will I'm going to put up 3 separate words on YouTube. Those 3 words will combine to give you a password to enter the website to buy Destined Rivals. And I will sell the booster boxes at $159.99, 1 box per person, as many people as I can reach. It doesn't really matter to me. I would love it if they were loyal. I would love it if they were for a long time, but it doesn't matter to me if they are. That's not what this is about. This is about doing the right thing for myself and respecting myself. And I know that does sound corny. And he got a little upset on the phone. He was like, I don't understand. And some people won't. A lot of people won't. And I have nothing against people trying to make money. By all means, you need to do what's best for you. This is, in my mind, what's best for me. Like I've seen bad things happen. I've been through bad things, and this is what's important to me, is cultivating this mindset with myself. It's not about what's going to happen 5 years down the road if I have to go work at a bank or have to go work at Menards sweeping up the floors. Then that's what I was meant to do, because that's okay. Like I can respect that, and that's, again, not trying to get a pat on the back by any means. So please don't take this the wrong way. What's important to me is this. I'm not giving up. And I've seen a lot of people who are upset, and a lot of people are frustrated, especially over the last weekend with the Super Premium Collection and how much of a chaotic disaster that has been for a lot of people. Waiting in line, then not getting anything. Or maybe somebody in front of them took too many, or maybe the only one that they've been able to get is $250. Like, in my mind, don't buy it. Like, just don't buy it. You miss it, you miss it. There's going to be a lot of other cool stuff that comes out over the next couple years. Then just leave it. That's more money in your pocket. You just save money so you can properly pay for set releases in the future, while a lot of people are overspending right now. Like, that's my mindset with all of it. And I understand that it's very frustrating right now, but I'm not giving up. And that's what this is all about. That's what this talk is really all about. I'm not giving up. I've seen a lot of people who are like, I'm quitting. I'm out. I'm done. Sayonara. Like, I'll see you later. I'm done with Pokemon. This is a disaster. You have every right to be frustrated. But I'm not giving up on you. I hope that you don't give up also. Like, to the people out there who are so angry and so frustrated because they can't get anything, and they're giving up hope, don't. I'm not done yet. And I know there's other stores out there who are sharing the same mentality, who are sharing the same mindset. This sucks right now, but this is the dark is always, or the night is always darkest before the dawn. Dark Knight Rises reference. Like, obviously things are bad right now, but things will get better. Like, we had a lot of hoopla about Black Bolt. We had a lot of hoopla about White Flare being short printed. I've already given my thought process on that I don't think it's short printed at all. I think it's just getting distributed differently. And then they're going to keep catching up. And you know what's going to happen? People are going to fade. People are going to fall away. It's happened before. It will happen again. And then Mega Evolution Pokemon will come out, and the 30th anniversary will come out. It's probably still going to be chaotic for another year and a half. But if you truly love Pokemon, and there's something in Pokemon that is really important to you, you gotta wait it out, fight it out. Don't overspend. Don't pay attention to what everybody else is doing or saying or thinking. Pay attention to yourself. What makes you happy? What's important to you? Your opinion is what matters the most. Your opinion of yourself, and doing the right thing, I think, is super important. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of stores out there. That's what we're up against right now. Storefronts literally calling other store owners, trying to buy out allocations for $240 a piece. That's a lot of boxes at $240 a piece. That's a lot of money being turned down. I do care about money. Don't get me wrong. I've said before, I don't care about money. I do care about money. I want to be able to provide for my kids. I just want to do it the right way. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you that the right way is charging MSRP on booster boxes. The right way is whatever you think the right way is. So if you tell me you think the right way is charging market, I'm not going to disagree with you. And I think that's where a lot of miscommunication comes through with this channel. If you're out there and you're a store owner and you're selling boxes at $260, good for you. Go nuts. Like, I'm not here to tell you you're doing something wrong. I'm here to tell you this is my opinion of me. And this is why I do what I do. I do it this way because it's important to me. I believe this is the right way to do things. If you believe differently, who am I to tell you you're wrong? I'm nobody. Like, I'm not going to tell you you're doing something wrong. I don't care. It's your business. It's your livelihood. It's your money. It's your everything. You got to do what's right by you. And I hope that's come across. And there's a lot of frustration going on right now. And you got to pivot. And that's kind of what this video is a weird segue into. Because it's not just frustration for store or for customers. there's frustration for distributors. Distributors can't get product either. Like, they're trying to get product from Pokemon to be able to feed to their LGS. I don't think distributors want to charge above wholesale prices. It's not because they're greedy. It's because they don't have any product. They have all these people. I can't even imagine what my sales reps go through on a daily basis. I try talking to them less right now. I can't even imagine what they go through on a daily basis. The amount of phone calls, the amount of texts, the amount of emails from store owners. Where's my product? Why is my allocation so little? What do you have? Why don't you have any product? Why are you charging so much? Like, over and over and over again. And a lot of times the sales rep is like, well, what do you want me to do? This isn't my decision. I'm not choosing to charge you more. I'm not choosing to not have product. I wish we had products so that way we could give it to the store owners. The store owners wish they had products so that way they could give it to the customers. Like, that would be a perfect situation. That's just not the situation we're in right now, because there's not enough product out there, because demand is so high and supply is so low. And that's really ultimately why you have price points that are skyrocketing and continuing to climb, because people are willing to pay that price point. And then you have a lot of people entering the hobby who don't necessarily want to be in the hobby because they love Pokemon. They want to be in the hobby because they love money. And it's just this perfect storm culminating. But it's okay. It's okay, because we have this thing, this Pokemon thing, continue the corniness right here. We have this Pokemon thing that brings us together. That's what we're passionate about. And I've gotten a lot of comments, not a lot, but a fair amount of comments about, hey, Fanny, this channel used to be so positive. It still is a positive channel. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm still very, very positive. You just got to pivot, and you got to look at different things. So I'm doing something a little differently, and I'm going to take you guys along for the ride, and you can tell me what you think about it. This is the first code word, by the way. This is very, very unique, isn't it? THE, all capital letters. So I think there's going to be three videos that have words. This is the first word, and then you're going to combine all three words together, and that's going to give you access to enter the website. And I'm going to have Destined Rivals up. I'm only going to put up booster boxes and Elite Trainer boxes. Everything else I'm not getting really that much of. I'll probably put up Lucy lots at some point in the future, but the is the first word. There's not going to be any spaces. It's just going to be all capital letters. The is the first word, and then you will get the second word in an upcoming video, and then you'll get the third word in the final video. And immediately after you get the third word in that final video, you're going to want to go over to the website and type in all three words combined, no spaces, all capital letters, and that will give you access to enter the website to order Destined Rivals at $159.99. So this is the first one, the. I put it on this sheet of cardboard here in case you didn't know how to spell the word the, so you can see it. I've got the other two words right here, but I got to color them in. They're not as nicely written. But this is a box right here. This is cool, huh? This is a one-row box. This is what I'm going to do. So I'm a huge fan of master sets. If you've been following the channel for a long time, you know this. I build a master set every single set release to give away. So Destined Rivals will be no different. I'm going to give one lucky subscriber a Destined Rivals master set. I've got the empty binder right here. It was designed by the Unlucky Collector. It's all etched. We got Giovanni with Mewtwo here. It's got the Destined Rivals set logo in the corner there. It's got the Danny Phantom logo up here. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. The only problem is right now it's empty. So I'm going to fill it up. I'm going to give it to one lucky subscriber. It's going to take me about a month to do, but I'm going to give that to one lucky subscriber. And then usually I'll build myself a master set along with it. So for like Journey Together, I have all the uncommons, all the commons, all the reverse hollows, all the hollows. I don't have any of the ultra rares in there, but I do have all that. A lot of the modern sets I have like that, like I will have a lot of modern sets that are completely done. And then I have a lot of modern sets that are missing the ultra rares. But I don't want to do that anymore. I want to get all the master sets. So I placed an order a couple weeks ago from a store. And I've got like 1,100 cards in here to start. Now, I've got a lot of bulk, especially from Wizards of the Coast sets. So anything from like base set all the way up until... I don't know, like EX era, basically. I've got a decent amount of bulk of. So I tried to avoid that. So what I did is I ordered pretty much every single one of every single card that they had in near mint condition in stock of like Diamond and Pearl era, of Heart Gold Soul Silver era, and then even of like earlier Black and White era, because that was the time where I wasn't really collecting. Like Platinum era, I wasn't collecting during Platinum. I wasn't really involved in Pokemon at all during Platinum. Diamond and Pearl, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, like those eras kind of just like that was when I was doing other things. So a lot of that stuff I don't have. So I placed an order, and I do love the artwork on a lot of these cards. Like a lot of these cards, this is like prime artwork here. So So I bought one of every card that they had available, and a lot of it is just going to be bulkier stuff, like this Tentacool here, this Tentacool. There's some really cool cards, and there are some bangers in here, but for the most part, you know, these were all they were all relatively inexpensive here, like this Drifloon right here, which looks really cool with the Pokemart down there. You got Electrite. I'm not going to go through, I guess I probably will go through all these, but what I'm going to do, look at that health energy, and the condition is, I mean, I wanted to do near mint. I'll probably do like light play near mint, but I'm going to build every master set that I don't have, and that is going to be our trek together. Is we are going to work together, and every week we'll update video, and we'll talk about where the master sets are, and this is kind of a start. So this is going to take a while to put into binders. I'm going to get a binder for every single set out there. Look at that Boizel. It's so cute. For every single set, we'll put one together. And all these sets where I'm kind of missing stuff, we're going to fill it all in. And we'll probably end up like working on 1 or 2 sets at a time. This is just the start. So we've got a big, giant mess right now. And time is going to be a factor. So it's going to take a long time to go through all of this, to get it properly sorted and set out into binders. And I do plan on getting, you know, one of everything. I'm not going to worry about promos, because promos just, that's a whole nother complete animal. So I'm only going to worry about master sets of cards that you can pull from a booster pack. So here's some more black and white era stuff. Plasma Energy was obviously really big during the competitive days with Virizion Genesect. You have Bianca over there. Like there's just some really cool artwork, some cool cards, and a lot of storytelling. Like Zorua right here. Even like the Call of Legends, the borders, like it's so good. Professor Elm's training method was huge in competitive play. Just kind of going through Bonsly, like there's just no Bonsleys that even exist. So having one that I can check off the list is obviously a very big deal, and it's gonna be an adventure that we can kind of do together. And this is just something that I was like, it's frustrating for a collector. There's a Mantike, which you never see Mantikes. Like Mantikes never get printed. So just getting that one is a big deal. I don't know why. It's really cool to look at, but it's something that I'm passionate about and I'm excited about. And as frustrating as it is to be a collector, like it's also frustrating to be a store owner right now. And it's frustrating to try and think of different ways that you can sell your allocation, and doing the right thing, or at least in my mind, the right thing of selling allocations at MSRP and then just getting verbally hammered because it's sold out so quickly. It's like, it's tough. Like, I know it's frustrating. It's sold out. Look at that Execute. So good. It is tough. It is very frustrating that things sell out so quickly. I'm not happy about it either. I wish it didn't sell out so quickly. But I can only do so much, and I'm going to do whatever I can. And I'm, like I said, I'm not giving up. But like that frustration does take its toll on you. Like it wears on you a little bit. And every once in a while, you just need to pivot. You need to pivot, and you need to look for something else to bring yourself some joy. Like this Pants here, which is super cute, and it's just from black and white base, and it's just a common card, but it's a super cute common card. Dual Ball, here's Pont right here, Professor Oak's New Theory, which was a staple in so many different decks. All these stories that these tell. This Archeops right here with the Ancient Power, like that was such a big card for the longest time. It ended up getting banned because of Maxi Sin and Ball Trick, where you could get it out there in one go. It was so cool. And I'm not going to go through all these. There's a lot in here. I'll kind of go through like a little bit of the bigger cards here at the end. I did not get any like e-reader sets. Like those I will have to get, but those are going to be significantly later, because those are really expensive. Really expensive. So we will get those taken care of at some point in time, but it's going to be a fun challenge to do and see how long it takes us to complete the master sets of every single thing. Like I really want to get a master set of every single card. So we've got a lot of reverse hollows here, like this Venusaur right here. We've got the Paralyzing Gaze Zorua. This was like at one point in time a $40 card for a reverse hollow. Like even the non-hollow variant was $25 because it was the optimal Zorua to play when Zoroark, the trade Zoroark, was running around like crazy in competitive play. So it exploded. Here's Colress right here. Obviously very good in GLC, but also was super good at the time in standard play and expanded play. Hypnotoxic Laser, also very good. You put that up with Burbank City Gym. Here's Tool Drop Trubbish, which was super fun to play. Here's Blastoise, which with Deluge, the ability, like that was huge. It actually won Worlds, like with Archie's Ace in the Hole. You would get turn 1 Blastoise and you would go crazy. Lost World, obviously. Lost Gar, one of the best decks of all time. Here's that Mantike again, but this one is reverse hollow. Then you've got Fidian right there. Like, there's just so many cool cards for so long. Look at that Manectric just howling at the moon right there. An alternate hollow variant. Swalot. You've got Starmie from Delta over there, and Tropius over there, and Xatu from Dragon Frontiers. There's Whismur and Nidoking with the Pokeball as the alternate. Like, that was just so cool the way they did things back then. There's Donphan. Like, there's just so many good artworks. Lapras. Sometimes simple is just better. And I did get some e-reader stuff like this Mudkip, this Torchic, but not a whole lot. I mean, they didn't really have a whole lot in stock to begin with. And it's going to be tough with shipping charges. Look at that Crobat right there. Super cool. We've got the Mew right there, Electrode, Sigilif, Ambipom, Palkia, Manaphy, Regigigas. There's a Togekiss right there. Scoop Up Cyclone, one of the original Ace specs. The Sentinel Stoutland, which was really, really good back in the day. Scrafty, Thundurus, Tornadus, Behemoth. And then I've got some older EXs too. These are the ones that... These are going to be a little bit difficult because some of them are very expensive, but at least I got some of them knocked off the list here, like this Metagross EX, Altaria EX, there's a Vileplume EX and a Kingdra EX, there's a Mr. Mime right there, there's 2 different variants of that one, Deoxys EX, Golem EX, these were just super simple. Here's the other Mr. Mime right there, so the other Mr. Mime EX, there's Muck EX, Skarmory EX, Sneasel EX, Magcargo. There's nothing like huge in here. Like, we're not looking at any Evolutions or Charizard or Blastoise or things like that. But this is a nice start. Aggron and Vileplume. So this is a lot that we can kind of start filling out binders. I'll put an order, get all the binders. I gotta count how many sets there are because I do have some binders, but like there's a lot to go through. So this is a pivot right here. Like this could take a year and a half to do. So however long this is going to take, and these are still relatively inexpensive, like all the commons, uncommons, things like that. It's going to be a good break to try and like we focus on this. Like I'll still do my normal content and things like that, but this will be a nice like trip together, hopefully. And I hope you enjoy it. So you can let me know what you think in the comment section down below. But I've always wanted to master every single set, and it's daunting, right? Because there's been so many set releases, but this will be fun, and I'm really looking forward to it. I hope you guys are too. If you are, please hit that subscribe button down below. Leave a like, leave a comment. It goes a long way for the algorithm. But thank you just for being here. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. I'll talk to you again tomorrow with the stream. Till next time, peace.